On December 7, 1941, the United States of America was thrown into World War II after the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. But was the attack really a surprise? Or was there a conspiracy at play? It all started in the 1930s when the U.S. government began enforcing economic sanctions on Japan, including an oil embargo. These sanctions severely weakened Japan's economy, leading to increasing tensions between the two nations. Some historians believe that President Roosevelt was aware of Japan's plans to attack Pearl Harbor, but allowed it to happen in order to push the United States into the war. The theory goes that Roosevelt saw the war as a way to bring the U.S. out of the Great Depression and establish the country as a superpower. One of the key pieces of evidence supporting this theory is the fact that U.S. intelligence had intercepted Japanese messages indicating an imminent attack on the U.S., but failed to act on them. Additionally, the location of the U.S. Pacific Fleet in Pearl Harbor was seen as a strategic move to provoke Japan into attacking. Others argue that the conspiracy goes even deeper, involving British intelligence and the Rothschild banking family. The theory suggests that the Rothschilds, who had a financial interest in the war, worked with British intelligence to push Roosevelt into provoking Japan and entering the war. Despite the lack of concrete evidence to support these theories, they continue to gain traction among conspiracy theorists and historians alike. Some argue that the U.S. government has been covering up the truth about Pearl Harbor for decades. One of the most well-known proponents of the conspiracy theory was Robert B. Stinnett, a former Navy officer and author of Day of Deceit, The Truth About FDR and Pearl Harbor. Stinnett spent over 17 years researching declassified government documents, which he claimed showed that Roosevelt and his advisors knew about the attack in advance. While the truth behind the Pearl Harbor conspiracy theory may never be fully known, it serves as a reminder of the dangers of political agendas and the impact they can have on history. In the end, the attack on Pearl Harbor was a tragedy that led to the loss of over 2,400 American lives and pushed the United States into a world war. Whether it was a surprise or a calculated move by the U.S. government, the legacy of Pearl Harbor remains an important part of American history.